My people, this is an update of what happened. Let's see. Yeah, so we are back in line. So this is an update. This is an update of what we anticipate what the market is likely to do on gold. Basically, what I told you is like we're seeking the price. We're seeking the gold price to trade up high early in the day before it gives us a move for going to the downside, because we're leaving a lot of zones the way the market is likely to trade from the downside. But if you can see now, the market is really looking good. As I have told you, based on a weekly time frame, I told you that the market is gonna seek for a pullback high up on the following day. I mean on the early on this week. That means on Monday we're gonna look for trading up above the market, so that it's gonna give us a clear indication when we reach this supply zone. As you can see here, the market is pretty looking good, and I have some position just to test how things will be working. I entered around this construction zone because I feel that is where there is a way where we can enter in the market. But we also have one contraction here which gave us a very good entry in the morning, but we did not take it because we felt that it was significant, but we were wrong on our analysis, and the price proved to us that it's going up to the moon. Basically what we anticipated for the price to do, as you can see clearly, it has done, and we are continuing to grinding to see what the market is likely to do this currently week. And also we have high on GBP USD. Also the GBP USD is looking good. We're seeking to trade down. We say we are net short on GBP. Once we reach a certain threshold, as you can see, we're tapping. It's not a mark we reach to it, but I can see a good pretty down movement down to the downside, but I did not take any trade from there. But I know we're net short on GBP USD. We have not seen anything with Nasdaq yet. Nasdaq has not tell us anything yet, so we're not going to talk about Nasdaq. But today we're going to look. Today we focus about GBP USD and then gold. Want to see what this is doing. So basically, from the standpoint of analyzing the market from previous weeks analysis, you can see the market is really looking good. It's really looking good when you find one setup, and then we can take an advantage of that setup and trade it like hell. We trade it, we pimp it, and then we want to see how the market is gonna do on a long run, basically on a weekly. But in the meantime, I can see that the price is looking good. As you can see, the spreadsheet is everything in gold is buy. Yeah, but basically my indicator, my sentiment indicator is telling me that a large number of traders are selling, like you see. But when I come down to now my actual indicators, what I use on the market, as you can see, we have my technical analysis for USD is telling me you have a strong bullish, we have a strong buy, as you can see. And then also when you look at the trading gold, as you can see, gold, as you can see, gold's on a daily change. We have 1.12%, which is pretty much good. So we're not going to look for sale on today, basically, until we reach a certain threshold of we have not completed yet our round trip. Basically, this is a high time frame demand zone. As you can see, this is a 15-minute time frame. I'm looking on a 4-hour time frame. I want to see I want to see the anticipation of where. This was crazy. This is one of the craziest trade I've ever tackled, and I've ever done the analysis properly on it. As you can see, my zones, I've highlighted them, and they are perfectly well. I mean, I'm amazed how this thing had to play out, you see. So we are anticipating for a round trip on gold. As you can see, we are consolidation. This is our formally zone. So we have this high, and then we have this long-term high, we have this long-term low where we have liquidity down here. So that's what I'm telling you, we are seeking to trade up above the current market price early in the week for us to look for potential to go downside. As you can see here, we have a clean zone here, and then also we have this relatively liquidity resting above these lows. So we will be anticipating for the pullback to come down to the downside. As you can see, my sentiment indicator is pretty showing me early we have many sales in the market, but that is for the day. Let's see how the week will land up. But this is one of the trades that amazed me a lot. But let us see how the gold will go through the week. But basically, we'll be tackling about gold and GBP USD, or we'll be tackling even Nasdaq a little bit. But in the meantime, I want to put more focus on gold, more focus on GBP USD. As you can see, my technical indicator is telling me you have a strong buy based on 1 hour. And then if I'm going down, then on the 4 hours, it's boom, it's giving me 17. But that means we have one sell, but that is not it's not indication of a weakness. But in general, we anticipate the price to tap in this region, and already you can see we have a stop loss above here. We have a stop loss above here. We're waiting for that stop loss to be taken forward. Everything is looking good, and let's see how things will wind up. But in the meantime, enjoy. Let's see how things are doing. Have a happy trading week for all of you. Blessed.